Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference, 2 spots down. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Turner. Collins is out there with prime time. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Mobley in at the center, locking down the middle. Q out there with Hawkins. Then it's G. Then there's Bennett. And it's Green in at the 2. Well, Clark, no doubt, you've been through this many times. The regular season is a grind. I think you said that before. Do the veteran players need to teach the young guys how to handle that schedule?
I clearly think, Kevin, that the veterans can be helpful, but there's nothing like firsthand experience, and you really have to experience the length and the grueling nature of the season to understand how you best can weather the schedule, but veterans certainly can be helpful.
Is there a rookie wall, Clark? Is that true?
Yeah, I think there is one. Clearly, I hit it, and most rookies that I've talked to during my time and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Mobley. He kicks to Collins. Here's Goodwin. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, here's Green. Cisse. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Stephens. He's covered by Hawkins. Passes it to Stevens. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Green. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Really left alone that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Mobley. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Q. Back to Green. And the rejection by Collins. He's got a clear path. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green passes to Q. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The drive by Green, and it's blocked. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Turner passes to Goodwin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Goodwin's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. From the inbound, here's Bennett.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Now, here's Collins. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Outside Turner. Pass to Mobley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Collins. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Now, here's Goodwin. Defense right on him, but they recover it. Here's the break. From deep, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's blocked.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Goodwin with it. Now Green defending, and it's Goodwin missing. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside Wilkins. Six on the shot clock. Drains it with the D all over him. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pope the pass to the bulldozer. Here's Tiny, and it's blocked.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Pope. His last outing, he had 8 points. From deep three-point range, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Out to the wing. The pass to Tiny. From the arc. He can't hit that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the right side. Here's Howell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Here's Wilkins. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Bodyguards checked in for Q. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. You look at ABC, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, buckets right behind him.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Pope missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
.104 left to play here in the first. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Howell passes to Harris. Passes it to Howell. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
What's up?
Here's Wilkins. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the visiting team in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Howell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They've got the bodyguard. Buckets is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Tiny, and it's Pope in at the point. Harris, good on the 13-footer.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Howell out there with Wilkins, and it's ABC. Then there's Harris, and it's Simpson in at the 4 spot. Just 3 to shoot. Pope's shot is good.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Here's Howell. Pass to Wilkins. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Missed inside. Think about 33% not happy with their play on that end. And he goes in for the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Simpson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Craig Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
Yeah, you'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Green.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Collins passes to Stevens. With the floater, and the layup is good. Stevens got 7.
And, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Green with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Steffens. He has 7. The pass to Simpson. Second chance shot. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Bennett. He's guarded by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Hugh, he's checked in for the bodyguard. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Green, the pass to G. And here's Bennett. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Collins grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Green kicks to Hawkins. Here's Bennett. And the rejection by Collins. They get it back. Racking up the points down low. Well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. You look at ABC, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Take a break.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
First one falls for him. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Bennett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins with some nice D.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Goodwin. He had 19 points in the win against New York. Outside Turner, 5 on the clock. Pass to Stevens. There's the triple.
He hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
On the wing, Green. Bennett with it. He's against Turner. Count it. Bennett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Steffens. Over Green. Steffens can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Steffens. He's got 7. It's deflected. Pass to Hawkins. Over Turner. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Stolen. The pass to G. 1:39 left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Green dishes to G. Here's Bennett. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Passes it to Stevens. Got a hand on it. And here they come. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. And Bennett drops them both. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Harris looking it over. Lets a floater go. Here's Simpson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pope, he's checked in for Bennett. .30 left in the first half of basketball. And the 3-ball is good.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Mobley, the pass to Wilkins. Here's Simpson. The kick out to Wilkins. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line, and he gets it to go. Wilkins has got his second basket of the night. Here's Pope. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team up 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin, really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Bennett. Hawkins is out there with Q. And it's Green, and it's G in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so Collins nails both of them. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Q. Outside, Green. Now here's Bennett. Stolen by Collins. Misses from close range. Here's G. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from G. And G drops them both. Has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Goodwin passes to Stevens. with some arc. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Shot by Collins, no good. He gets 33%, struggling to get good looks. And G with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Steffens. He has 7. Collins finds Goodwin. Turner trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bennett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Collins passes to Stevens. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Monday. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And he can't get the first one. And the 2nd free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Now, here's Bennett. Turner covering. Now, Bennett. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Hawkins with the putback. The rebound by Turner. Gone 0 of 5 to the start of the 2nd quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Goodwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Goodwin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Sinks the three-pointer. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Steffens. And it's blocked. G passes to Bennett. Here's G. Bennett kicks to G, and there's the pass to Hawkins. He dishes it to Bennett, and there's the call on Easy Breezy, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bodyguards checked in for Q. Here is Hawkins. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bennett. It's hauled in by Harris. 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Inside, here's Mobley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pope. He's got 8. Got a piece of it. Swiped away. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for ABC. 2nd in rebounding, 3rd in blocks, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Pope. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Passes to Goodwin. Here's Harris. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Harris has got 7.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pope's shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Wilkins. He has 6. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Howell's checked in for Goodwin. Harris outside. And here is Wilkins. Pass to Simpson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. He's off on that one. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Tiny. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Pass to Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw good from Pope. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Howell passes to Wilkins. Stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. It's deflected. Walks it again.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Mobley. 11 points in the game. In the corner, it's Harris. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Q, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And take a look at this list. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. You look at ABC, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
I don't care what level you're at, high school, college, or pros. When you have the combination of size and passing skill that he does, it gives your team a huge advantage.
Most certainly does. I mean, anytime you get a big guy who can pass it, I mean, it forces strange rotations for the defense. And he's thrown plenty of opposing defenses into chaos with his passing.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And the pass to Q. Here's Tiny. Steps back and fires. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Harris outside. Can't connect from the right block. Hugh passes to Buckets. Here's Tiny, defended by Wilkins. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points for Buckets. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Howell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wilkins, no good.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
Here's Pope. He's got 16. It's tipped, but he stays with it. Clock at 2. Here's the bulldozer. Some solid defense from Harris.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Fires for 3, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The home team, they lead by a bucket. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Turner is out there with Harris. Then it's Wilkins. Then it's ABC. And it's Collins in at the 1 spot. Pope the pass to Hawkins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is off. Green, he's checked in for Tiny. He hits the second from the line. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Collins passes to Stevens. And the layup's good off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Pope. Pass to Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Then it's checked in for Pope. And so Hawkins drills both of them. Collins with it. Throws it up high. Outside Turner. Pass to Steffens. Takes it from 10. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here is Hawkins. There's the pass to G. Kicks to Green. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Goodwin's checked in for Harris. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Stevens, the pass to Collins. He kicks it to Goodwin. Back to Collins. Turner looking around. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Bennett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Passes it to Q. And here is Green. Puts it up from 15. Got a hand on it. And it's Goodwin in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Now Bennett. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Pass to Goodwin to take the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And both free throws good for Goodwin. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bennett. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Hawkins. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Hugh passes to Bennett. To the middle, trying to get something going, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
That free throw good from G.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hugh passes to Hawkins. Here's Cisse. No good from outside. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Steffens. And it's denied. Here's G. Pass to Bennett. The 15-footer, and the shot goes down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now the pass to Collins. Here's Steffens. He's covered by Hawkins. A floater. It's deflected. Bennett inside. He's guarded by Collins, and Bennett throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Goodwin. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Goodwin missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, G.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now, here's Goodwin to end the run. Turner trying to free himself up. Another shot. Goodwin, good. Goodwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the boards because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Free throw drops for Green. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bennett. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Now, here's Bennett. Passes it to Hawkins. Kept alive, goes up again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both good from the line that time.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Here's Logan. Pass to Cage. Here is Mason. Fires the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Three shots.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first two. That brings them to within 10. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bennett with it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.